liked working with Amy because she got to know us really quickly. She built rapport with us, got to know our issues. She kept very clear boundaries, and she had a good system for keeping us on track and keeping us accountable in a non-judgmental way.
Working with Amy was really amazing because she's very intuitive.
Amy has a unique approach in that she's mystically intuitive, at least to my mind, in that I might have something going on, or we might be at a certain place and she just sees right through it and says, well, what about this, and just goes to what the unexpected source of what's behind the thing.
Working with Amy Waking Wolf will give you three things. And the first thing that I think everybody should know is that it's going to give you answers, and not a lot of people will be able to give you answers. And the second thing that she'll give you is hope. And that's hard to come by. And when you're in a relationship that the communication has just broken down and it's maybe ruined the relationship, having somebody there to guide you through that communication barrier gives you hope that there is some sort of future, and that was a beautiful thing. And then the third thing that working with Amy Waking Wolf will give you is a good look at who you are as a human being. And I think that that's really important when you're working not only for yourself with somebody else or on yourself, but when you're trying to improve a relationship in any way, shape, or form. I think you need to take a good look at yourself first.
Amy's approach of using sort of just easy, fun exercises were just tremendous in building a deep, loving connection for us. And we didn't even know that's what we were doing until, a little bit of time went by, and we were just oh my God, this is so awesome. Let's get married.
We found Amy's use of playing games particularly useful because, again, it just added some levity to the situation.
I love the activities. It made it very non-stressful, especially when you're working with really hard issues. If someone had the opportunity to work with Amy, I would tell them to try a new approach. Most everyone's been to traditional therapists, and it only lasts for that session. The activities and the ideas and strategies that Amy has for working on issues last. And that's very different than most traditional therapists.
And she seems to have a really uncanny ability to know what that is, even though we have no idea what that is. And it just cuts through so much of the BS that it makes doing work with her really amazing.
Those things that we talked about have been things that I struggled with for years. And I think once I got clarity and focus, I was able to really just knock them out. I mean, I actually took care of one of them as soon as I got home.
So working with Amy was great because she really helped us get on the same page.
It just helped us each see from the other's perspective.
I think, I asked myself, is this decision that I'm going to make, or is this thing that I'm going to commit to, is it going to be in the best interest of, what I need to do for myself? Is it going to bring me happiness to do this? Is it going to bring me joy?
And Amy is really good at keeping it, some levity to it, so you can move beyond the problem and find the solution.